back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. You know what time it is. It's full time
MMA.
I've only got time to get one video out before work today, but you know after I get off work it's back to the grind. So let's get to this because this really pissed me the freak off. Jon Jones was removed from the pound for pound #1 list. I'm fine with that. What pisses me the freak off is Daniel Cormier is number 6. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Daniel Cormier is the #1 pound for pound fighter and some dipshit put him at number 6. This is somebody I don't know. This is one of those clowns that is a fucking, whoever's controlling the rankings is biased or some shit, because Daniel Cormier is undefeated at 2 fucking divisions, the heaviest divisions possible. The only person to ever beat him was a guy on steroids, and you're gonna fucking give me all of these fucking people over Daniel Cormier? The most disrespectful being fucking Cody Garbrandt. What the fuck? I don't get it. I like Cody Garbrandt. Cool champion. Cool story. Daniel Cormier is the GOAT though. I've never thought about Cody Garbrandt in the top 10 pound for pound in my fucking MMA fan life. I understand he beat Dominic Cruz, so you put him above Dominic Cruz. Well, motherfucker, Jon Jones cheated Daniel Cormier, so put him above motherfucking Jon Jones at the top. Even if you want to put him at number 3, because they moved Jon Jones down to number 3 for some weird ass reason like a week ago. That's what's weird to me. Whoever's fucking running these rankings moved Jon Jones down to number 3, probably when they got wind he was gonna be fucking stripped or something. Well, now that whoever took Jon Jones put him at number 3 and now they took him off the list, I think you need to fucking come back and correct this list and put Daniel Cormier up a few spots. That's being real. Max Holloway, one of my favorite fighters. Easily one of the pound for pound best fighters on the planet, but he's not pound for pound better than Daniel Cormier. Stipe Miocic, Conor McGregor, Demetrius Johnson are the only ones arguable, and I got Daniel Cormier over all of them, every one of them. Has Stipe Miocic or Demetrius Johnson been successful at 2 divisions? No. Has Conor? Yes. Has Conor ever defended a belt? No. Has Daniel Cormier? Yes. Has Conor McGregor lost to a clean fighter? Yes. Has Daniel Cormier? No. So Daniel Cormier's never lost to a clean fighter. He's been successful at fucking 2 divisions. He's defended his belt against the top contenders. And you got all these motherfucking people ahead of him. Cody Garbrandt's never defended his belt. He's only been successful at 1 weight class. Max Holloway's on a huge win streak. He definitely deserves to be up here as well. But he hasn't did it at more than 1 weight class. He does have the win streak to go with it, but he hasn't been successful at more than 1 weight class. And he's only had 1 title defense if you count the interim title unification bout. So move Daniel. Neither one of them guys should even be sniffing Daniel Cormier as far on pound for pound. And I'm telling you, I like both of them as fighters. I'm a fan of Cody Garbrandt and Max Holloway. Max Holloway, in fact, even one of my favorite fighters of all time. That's my fucking dude. But Daniel Cormier, this is disrespectful to have him above Daniel Cormier on pound for pound. Now, we can get into the real argument here. Stipe, Conor, and Demetrius, and we already had it. Stipe and Demetrius have only been successful at 1 division, so that's not pound for pound. Conor McGregor's lost to a clean fighter. That's not pound for pound over Daniel Cormier. All of these guys are amazing, Stipe, Demetrius, and Conor, and I do believe those are 2, 3, and 4. But Daniel Cormier is number 1, and how the fuck you have him at number 6 is completely fucking respectful. The UFC could be fucking... Actually, they probably can't be. I was going to say they could be in this damn lawsuit if Daniel Cormier decides to sue Jon Jones or press his charges for assault, which I'm sure he's not going to do because he's a motherfucking man and he knows Jon Jones is going through enough. Whatever the fuck. I'm just saying he could. And if he did do a lawsuit and Jon Jones was named as a plaintiff or whatever the fuck, a defendant, he could, like Mark Hunt, throw the U in there. Mark Hunt suing Brock Lesnar, the UFC, the USADA. Brock Lesnar suing everybody. If Daniel Cormier wanted to sue Jon Jones, he could. And I think that matters. The fact that Daniel Cormier was assaulted in the octagon, that fucking matters. I think he needs a little more fucking respect put on his name. Even if you feel like he don't deserve the belt, whatever the fuck. You gotta give it up for at least a couple fucking days or something, man. I don't know. I'm really kind of fucking... I'm just pissed off that he's ranked number... He's not even in the top 5 pound for pound. Think about that. Daniel Cormier, they don't even have him ranked in the top 5 pound for pound, and he's only lost to one fighter in his fucking life at the 2 heaviest divisions in MMA, and that guy was a fucking cheater. Daniel Cormier is undefeated against clean fighters. He's defended his belt and he's been successful at more than one weight class, unlike everybody above him. So that's fucking bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Get Joanna up there too. She needs to be bumped up fucking Cody and Max as far as I'm concerned, just because she's been doing it for a while. If you can have Demetrius Johnson up there, you can have Joanna, because Joanna's doing the exact same thing as fucking Demetrius minus the finishes. She's still defending her belt at one weight class, being dominant. And the thing about Joanna is she was never at 125 pounds getting her fucking ass kicked by bigger people in MMA. We're not talking about Muay Thai versus Valentina Shevchenko. So I think Daniel Cormier, this isn't the Joanna video, but she probably needs moved up too. But Daniel Cormier should not be out of the top fucking 5 pound for pound with Cody Garbrandt in there. And that's no disrespect to Cody Garbrandt. I'm just talking about the pound for pound list. What has Cody Garbrandt done to prove he's a pound for pound top 5 fighter except for beat Dominic Cruz? Nothing. Nothing. He's knocked out a couple top 10 ranked guys in his division, skipped a few people. I don't think he's fought anybody in the top 5 of his division currently, except for Dominic Cruz. Let's see, TJ Dillashaw, John Leonard. He's not my. You get the point. He skipped the top 5. Conor did too, but Conor's did it at multiple weight classes and been successful. Conor's also did bigger things for the sport. Conor has more of a reason to be up there than Cody, but that's not this debate. This is Daniel Cormier outside of the top 5, Cody Garbrandt inside the top 5. I think Daniel Cormier should be at a minimum number 3, and if I were controlling the rankings, he'd be at fucking number 1. But I guess they'll wait till he defends the title again. But this is my thoughts. If Daniel Cormier beats Alexander Gustafsson, do you skip him past Cody, Max, Stipe, Conor, and Demetrius then? Because they don't even have Gustafsson on the top 15 pound for pound. So if Daniel Cormier beats him, are they going to skip him up to where he deserves at number 1, or are they going to keep fucking disrespecting Daniel Cormier and keeping him out of the top 5? If all of these top 5 pound for pound fighters win their fights, Cody Garbrandt beats TJ Dillashaw, Max Holloway beats Frankie Edgar, Stipe beats him next challenge, Conor beats, everybody wins, including Daniel Cormier. You can't put Daniel Cormier above them if you have him at number 6 now, because everyone did everything right. So I don't understand the logic here. Maybe they just feel like they don't want backlash from the fans or something. I don't get it. But to me, Daniel Cormier, it's blasphemous to have him outside the top 5 pound for pound, and it's disrespectful to not have him in the top 3, and it's fucked up that he's not number 1. So it is what it is, man. Let the haters know what the fuck you type in the comments. I'm about to head to work. Fuck, I'm pissed. I'm out.